Hey guys, Chaco here from Mediocre Gaming. Welcome back to another episode of Montage Clips Explained, where I go over my most recent montage, Montage 005, where I talk about certain clips that I deemed worthy to go into the montage, why I made the decisions I did, and talk about my conscious and subconscious thoughts throughout the clip, what I'm doing with the centering of my screen, how I'm reading the radar, showing my map awareness, understanding my teammates, knowing where my enemies are, identifying hotspots, and controlling spawn locations of the enemy team. The whole goal of this series is to teach you, and possibly even myself, something new, so when we enter into a new gunfight, we think of the situation differently. Today we're going to go over a short video that features on a map known as Fragment. The clip starts with me on the initial spawn of Seaside, standing just behind this cylinder object, and I'm running towards the cave just seen here. I'm going to let the clip play out and then we can dissect it after. So it's a very short clip, but there's quite a lot going on. Not as much radar usage as you would have seen in the previous two episodes. This was a clip more orientated around sound and knowledge of weapons being used inside the game. We're going to jump into the first section of this clip. I'm jumping towards this cylinder and falling off almost immediately, and what this does, it gives me awareness of the map. It shows me who's on the other side of the wall, and it also gives me a further radar ping if I were just to stand behind the wall. You would have also seen this technique used in the first episode of this Montage Clips Explained, where I jump up, take the pop shot, land on the edge of the catwalk and then fall off almost immediately. So I have been using it throughout the clips, and I find it really useful because you get to see more of the map, but it also gives you cover as well because you're falling almost immediately while processing what you've seen. Now I have my map awareness. I notice that there is somebody over towards cave, so I turn to face cave knowing that I have this wall as protection, and I scope in. Luckily the hunter doesn't shoot back, so it's just a simple headshot. And I recall that there was a titan on the other side of the wall after me jumping up, so I know that I can re-challenge with my right side being free. Before I jump over the wall, I start hearing a sidearm. I know that it's a full auto sidearm, so it's between 15 shots and 18 shots. So I just wait until I hear about 10 shots being fired, and then I peek. I notice that the Titan is jumping, so I use the cylinder as cover. Wait while he's jumping and reloading, and I just finish him with my sidearm nice and quick. While I'm finishing this Titan, I'm getting shot by a scout rifle. I know that there's a power position up above the steps jumping in towards B, and that's most likely the position that I'm getting shot from. So after cleaning up the Titan, I get back behind the cylinder, get my cover, then I peek the power position and scope in with the sniper. I have Icarus on my sniper, so it makes jump shots a lot easier, and I see the warlock standing with his scout rifle. As I jump, I scope in, and luckily enough I center the screen perfectly onto his head, as you see here on this frame. I take the shot, get a headshot, and then I'm ready to go again to the next gunfight. If you notice throughout this entire clip, and I'll play it again at the end, that I am constantly on the move for the next gunfight. I get the kill, I rotate, I am aware of my surroundings, I know where my enemies are, I know where my teammates are. I'm constantly looking for the next gunfight, but I don't want to over challenge. So I get a kill and it's a close gunfight, I don't want to then challenge with half health or no health at all, because it's just an unfair gunfight and you'll just lose. So I grabbed my composure after the first headshot. I waited until a couple of shots were shot from the sidearm. I challenged. Titan was reloading. I know that I'm getting shot from a power position, and I know from my map awareness that power position can't see behind that cylinder, so I go into cover and then aim towards the power position. All in all, it's a really nice gameplay. It doesn't look good from the outside, but when we start to break down each frame and how the conscious and subconscious thoughts were carried out, you kind of get a sense of awareness of how a competitive player would play this game. And it's not just run in, shoot, get killed, die. It's a bit more than that. So I'm going to replay the clip again, and you can maybe put over the top of the video what I've just said, and maybe you can see the gameplay unfold and how the moves were carried out, and I'll speak to you again at the end. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Montage Clips Explain, and if you do let me know down in the comments below. Maybe even choose a clip from a different montage that I've done and I can go through why it is in that montage. Or if you have any other suggestions on what type of videos you would like to see, just let me know. And until next time.